Coming up on Winning Bets, let's get some bets in for Wednesday. Hey, what's up everyone? It's Jason Mattis with Winning Bets. Thanks for hanging out with me on this episode. Man, we're feeling good. We woke up with more money in my pockets and your pockets. Hope you guys are following me on Twitter. That's at Winning Bets Pod. That's at Winning Bets Pod. We had our second KBO sweep this week. That's right. We went 3-0 in the KBO this morning. Man, the KBO is actually really saving our bacon this week. All of my wins has actually come from the KBO, including the two sweeps. We've gotten a 3-0 sweep this morning. We got a 2-0 sweep on Tuesday morning. So just real thankful for the KBO. It's the only reason we're in positive money this week so far. So again, hopefully you guys are following me on Twitter so you guys are getting those picks and joining me on those winnings. We've had two absolutely brutal bad beats in soccer this week. In fact, I don't even have a soccer win this week, which is beyond, it's crazy. That's beyond thinkable that, I don't have a soccer win yet this week, given just my love and my passion for soccer and how much I follow it so closely. So much, in fact, I had to bust out the football jersey. You guys know I always wear soccer jerseys on all these shows and what have you, and soccer shirts. Without getting a win in soccer at all this week, having some really terrible bad beats so far this week, I just we're going to put in some soccer bets, but I want my body thinking that it's not about soccer. This is all about football or just some other sport, just something else other than soccer, because it's just really crazy that I don't have a soccer win. I think I'm due for a soccer win. So let's jump right into it and discuss the couple bets that we have for today. The first one is the Manchester City versus Bournemouth match. Look, Manchester City is absolutely destroying teams. We know they had that slip up against Southampton where they lost 1-0, but otherwise their last four games, they've won 5-0, 5-0, 4-0, and 2-0. They're just absolutely killing teams right now. They're owning possession. They're owning, the entire 90 minutes of the game, giving up very little on the opposite side. This game will be played almost exclusively in the Bournemouth half. I mean, that's how much Manchester City, controls possession, keeps it. When they do turn it over, they fight, they scramble, they get it back extremely quick. I'm not expecting Bournemouth. I've watched some City games, against like Newcastle. We've also seen them, against like Watfords and some Norwiches and what have you. The opponent rarely even crosses half field. You look at that, one of the most recent games against Newcastle, they barely came across half field throughout that entire game. I think that's what you're going to see here again today, is this game exclusively played in Bournemouth's half. And it's just going to be crazy how well City possesses the ball like they normally do. City's also got a lot of motivation. Look, Jurgen Klopp and Jose Mourinho have both thrown City under the bus this week after UEFA reversed their two-year European football ban against them. Both of those top managers came out criticizing the decision there by the courts of appeal system. So City's just going to be motivated just to shut everybody up like they always do. So look, I know if you're sitting there and you're also thinking, well, Bournemouth won 4-1 last time against Leicester, a team that is in fourth place. Maybe Bournemouth can put up a fight. Look, Leicester, two of those goals, first of all, came against when Leicester was reduced down to 10 men. So you got to take that into consideration. And then also Leicester has looked absolutely terrible without James Maddison. James Maddison is by far that playmaker. He pulls the strings on that team. He sets up Vardy and the other guys, Iheanacho, Vardy, Perez, and without Maddison, they're not able to create. It's like they're not able to break teams down. So, give credit Bournemouth. They did get the 4-1 win, but like I said, you had 10 men. You didn't have Maddison there, so a lot fell their way to go ahead and get that 4-1 result. So I've got two bets actually for this game. I see this game going a couple ways. Our first bet is going to take Bournemouth under 6.5 total shots. I mean, look, guys, I just said it. Bournemouth is going to struggle to touch the ball. When they do touch it, they have to get all the way down to the final third and get off a shot. I just think that's going to be tough for them to pull off 7 times in this game. So go Bournemouth under 6.5 total shots, and those odds come in at minus 118. We're going to make another bet in this game. The second bet is going to be a parlay. So let's do our Manchester City money line. We also love parlaying that with over 1.5. So we're going to go ahead and parlay with that, but it doesn't still quite get our odds where we need to be. And we're going to parlay a third element to this game of both teams to score or no, because again, I've laid out all the details. Look, I mean, City's literally has 4 shutouts if you take it in their last games, removing that 1-0 loss to Southampton. Teams aren't even sniffing the goal against Manchester City, let alone scoring. So Manchester City money line over 1.5. Both teams to score no. Those odds come in at plus 128. All right, guys, one more bet. It's not an official play, at least not until I see lineups, and that's what's mainly going to hold me back here, but we'll go ahead and discuss it here on the show. We got to look for it on Twitter, at WinningBetsPod. I'll go ahead and tweet it if this bet becomes an official play. But I did already go ahead and place a bet on Tottenham. I mean, I'm confident enough in that where I've already put my money up, but I want to hold off and wait to see the lineups for you guys. I need to see Harry Kane. I need to see Son in the lineup. For some reason, Jose hasn't paired them up. Son came off the bench the other game, so I need to see Harry Kane in there. I need to see Son. I'd like to even see more in the starting lineup. If we get those 3 attacking players with, let's say, a Lamella behind them, then I'll feel a lot confident. But the fact of the matter is, Tottenham, whenever I have bet them, they have absolutely wet the bed. I mean, they have come out and put up a stinker. I mean, just look at that game against Bournemouth. We got screwed against that game. I know the Premier League came out after the fact and said they missed the penalty call, so we should have gotten that bet right. But that's just what happens when I've bet Tottenham, it seems like the majority of the season. If I bet them, they wet the bed and they lose or they draw, something dumb happens, they get a stupid non-penalty call. And when I don't bet them, they come out and smash, like I didn't bet them against Arsenal, and they want to come out and get the late winner there in the North London derby. So you guys, that's how Tottenham's gone from this season. Hey, maybe you guys want to even fade me on that pick. Why don't you go ahead and maybe even bet on Newcastle? Obviously, I wouldn't suggest that. You guys know since my lifetime here on YouTube with you guys, I've only had 2 losing weeks. So we've been absolutely crushing it and putting money in your pockets every week. But for some crazy reason, Tottenham is just not doing me any favors this season. So I would go ahead and mention that one. I mean, they need the win. Newcastle has looked absolutely terrible. They lost to Watford last time out. I mean, this is a team who's just looking forward to the summer break, where we know, on the other hand, Tottenham, if they want to slip up into that Europa League spot, they've got to get up into 6th place. I do think the Europa League will fall to the 6th place team because the FA Cup winner goes to Europa League, and I think Chelsea, Manchester United, or Manchester City is going to win the FA Cup, so that'll give the 6th place team now the Europa League spot. So I know Tottenham's going to be motivated to get up into there, so they need this win. They're better than Newcastle, so let's just hope. Tottenham, can you just be cool? Can you just be cool for the people? For the people out there, for me, can you just be cool and get that win? Man, we would really appreciate it. So, but look for me on Twitter. I want to see those starting lineups before I fully suggest that you guys put your money up on the line for that one. So look for that on Twitter. That's at WinningBetsPod. Also, guys, look on Twitter come this evening. I just told you guys I'm absolutely on fire in the KBO. All my wins this week have come from the KBO. It's the reason we're profitable this week. It's the reason we've got money in our pocket. So look for, once the lines come out later this evening, I'm going to keep riding the KBO. I'm absolutely on fire on the KBO. So look for that on Twitter. Again, guys, that's at WinningBetsPod. That's at WinningBetsPod. And also tonight, there's the NASCAR All-Star race, and on the Fox Bet Super 6 app, there's a chance to win $5,000. Look, I know Fox Bet Super 6 may scare you guys like it does me, because normally that's where you got 6 drivers and you got to pick their finishing position, but that's not the case here. This is a much smaller jackpot, so they've made the questions easy, fair to everybody. So 6 very easy questions for $5,000. I've put in all the time. I've done all the research. So this is ran at Bristol. Literally, guys, I'm actually feeling really good about how I've got these 6 questions answered. So go ahead and check out that video. Go ahead, watch, play, win with me. That'll be a lot of fun if we go ahead and get a share of that prize with everybody else. So otherwise, we'll be back here soon. We'll play some more winning bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching this episode of Winning Bets. I'm Jason Mattis. I'll see you again when we are celebrating the wins and making more winning bets. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more winning bets.